Well, guys, it's time for once again to find some more Goofs and Toms and Friends. Today's episode is the sad story of Henry. Alright, so at the beginning of the episode, we see Henry.
Once, an engine attached to a train was afraid of a few drops of rain.
Henry arrives in the tunnel while
It went
raining.
into a tunnel and screeped through its funnel and wouldn't come out again.
And as a result, Henry stopped and didn't want to come out.
The engine's name is Henry.
Here comes the first
His
Goof.
driver and fireman argued with him, but he would not move.
The tracks in front of Henry just disappeared.
The rain will spoil my lovely green paint and red stripes, he said. The guard blew his whistle till he had no
Here
more
comes
breath
one of them.
and
When
waved
Henry
his flag
blows
till his
the
arms
steam,
ached. But
the
Henry
scene
still
eventually
stayed in
played
the
in
tunnel
reverse.
and blew steam at him.
See?
I'm not going to
That's
spoil my
stupid,
lovely
not gonna lie.
green paint and red stripes for
And
you.
they did it again. Look.
Then along came Sir
Okay, here
Topham.
comes another thing. When the camera cuts to Sir Topham's hat, on the left you can see a random
came Sir
shadow over there. Now I don't know if those are the trees or are the shadows of one of the crew members.
Hat, the man in charge of all the engines on Sodor. They call him the Fat Controller. We will pull you out, said the Fat Controller.
Here's another goof. If you could take a look at over here, you can see the edge of the set. Also, you can hear James puffing before his wheels started moving.
We will pull you out, said the Fat Controller. Said the Fat Controller, but Henry only blew steam at him.
Here comes another goof. If you can take a look at Sir Topham Hat's right hand, you can see purple marker on it. And all the figurines have sticky tape under their feet.
Everyone pulled except the Fat Controller, because, he said,
Here comes another goof. Ringo Starr just basically just
Controller,
coughed.
because, he said, my doctor has forbidden me to pull. But still,
But I don't know if that was like his line for Sir
Controller,
Topham Hat or his
because,
actual cough.
he said, my doctor has forbidden me to pull. But still Henry stayed in the tunnel.
Ugh. Over here next to his eyes, you can see a random black spot over there. It's creepy.
Then they tried pushing from the other end. The Fat Controller said, 1, 2, 3, push!
But nothing worked.
But he didn't help. My doctor
Here comes another goof. He did it again.
But he didn't help. My doctor has forbidden me to push, he said. They pushed and
Didn't you say that like a few seconds ago? Why are you saying it again?
pushed and pushed, but still Henry stayed in the tunnel.
They literally just cut back to the same scene where the tracks disappeared in front of Henry. So
At
Thomas is
last,
forced
Thomas
to help
came
him.
along. The guard waved his red flag and stopped him. Everyone argued with Henry. Look, it has stopped raining, they said. Yes, but it will begin again soon, said Henry. And what would become of my green paint with red stripes then? Thomas pushed and puffed and pushed as hard as ever he could. But still Henry stayed in the tunnel.
Despite an attempt, nothing worked.
Eventually, even the Fat Controller gave up. We shall take away your rails, he said, and leave you here for always and always and always.
And
They
eventually,
took up the old rails and built a wall in front of him so that Henry couldn't get out of the tunnel anymore.
they start building a massive wall. Also, sometimes the wall just disintegrates and just comes back. And Henry also just moves every single time. And eventually, he was left alone in the tunnel, all by himself.
All he could do was watch the trains rushing through the other tunnel. He was very sad because he thought no one would ever see his lovely green paint with red stripes again.
And here comes another
As time
goof.
went on, Edward and Gordon would often pass by.
According to GWR Studios, you can see that Edward's whistle is crooked.
As time went on, Edward and Gordon would often pass by. Edward would say, "Peep, peep, hello." And Gordon would say, "Poop, poop, poop, serves you right." Poor Henry had no steam to answer. His fire had gone out. Sudden dirt from the tunnel had spoilt his lovely green paint and red stripes anyway. He wondered if he would ever be allowed to pull trains again. But I think he deserved his punishment. Don't you?
Did he just break the fourth wall?
But I think he deserved his punishment. Don't you?
Yeah, he pretty much just broke the fourth wall by saying, "But I think he deserves a punishment, don't you?"
But I think he deserved his punishment. Don't you?
It's like he's talking to the kids. And this marks the end of the episode. Alright, we're 3 episodes in, and we still have a lot of episodes to go, but it'll be all worth it, guys, I promise.